that we should respect other animals. But is it possible to respect somebody if we are using them for their flesh or breast milk or eggs? We can't respect somebody if we're treating them as a resource. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, so do you know what vegan means?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, veganism is a decision to respect other animals
Yeah.
by not exploiting them for flesh or breast milk or eggs or any other reason.
Yeah.
Do you feel that there's anything preventing you from being vegan?
Preventing?
Is there anything stopping you from going vegan?
I also, like someday, I decided maybe for this month, maybe for example, for the 3 number days, like maybe 3 and 13 and 23 and 31 and 30 is also I don't eat any meal or maybe any fish. I decided, but it's for environment. So I think I never think about the for animals. So yeah.
Right, yeah, because veganism, it's not for the environment, it's not for health, it's because what we're doing to
animal
the
rights.
Yeah, animal rights, exactly. Because exploiting them is wrong, using them for a resource is wrong. And the best part about being vegan, for the animals, it's that they're not being harmed by us.
Yeah.
And then for us, for you, you can say that you respect the animals and you're not being a hypocrite. Hypocrite. A hypocrite is somebody that says something and does something different. So if you say that you respect animals, but you're not vegan, you're being a hypocrite because you're not actually doing what you say that you're doing. You understand?
Yeah. I think maybe sometimes I feel I can't separate to the animal and plant because like maybe when like I think when I eat something I feel I eat something alive. For example, like when I eat a carrot or maybe potato, it's also the alive, and also pig and chicken or fish is also
right. But the plants, the carrots and the potatoes, they don't have feelings. You know, the pigs and the cows and the chickens, they have feelings.
Yeah, but how to define the maybe plant or animal?
Sorry, say again.
How to separate? How to make a line to separate the animal and the plant?
Well, do you know what sentience is? Sentience? It's the ability to have your own thoughts and feelings. So humans are animals too, you know. Humans are also animals. We have our own feelings, we have our own thoughts, we have our own view of the world, and we can feel pain and suffer or feel joy and enjoy life.
Yeah.
The plants aren't able to do that. Plants don't have feelings or thoughts.
But how to know the plants don't feel any pain or maybe any feeling? It's like for example, sometimes like a plant to put the maybe some like maybe on the flower. If I put the stone, maybe flower try to escape and grow up. So I think I can't. I understand meaning, like, and also I have to pay attention to animal rights. But I think maybe we can't arrive without to eat someone alive, I think.
Right, but so with the plants though, like we don't know if they have feelings, that's true.
Yeah.
But we know that the animals do have feelings. When we slice an animal's throat, they scream. You know, we can see in their face that they suffer. We know that they suffer because we're animals too. But even like, so the animals that we're exploiting, these animals, they're eating plants.
Yeah.
So you save more plants when you go vegan also. Does that make sense? Because most of the plants that we're growing are being fed to the animals that we're killing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because so we could either grow plants and feed them to animals and kill the animals and eat the animals, or we could just grow plants and eat the plants. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but
And you care about animal rights.
yeah.
So do you feel like there's anything stopping you from going vegan?
Yeah. I think maybe one of the reasons is also that maybe, as I said, maybe I think I can't alive to, without to eat someone's alive, and also I think I can't I can separate the animal and the plant, and also maybe the eating the meat or maybe eating the fish or eating something is also the part of our, maybe I also being the Japanese culture, but like also this is maybe part of the food culture, and also
I mean, it's part of every culture
Yeah.
to exploit animals,
Yeah,
but that doesn't make it okay.
yeah, and also sometimes it's like I think maybe Japan culture is maybe it's okay to recommend the vegan culture because maybe we shape the so huge culture and also maybe strong culture. But I think sometimes if I recommend the vegan to other culture, maybe I feel maybe how to say maybe I if I say to don't stop eat meat or maybe fish, sometimes I feel I have a risk to harm others' culture or maybe.
But the culture is exploiting them to death. I mean, do you think that culture is a good excuse to harm somebody else? You know, in some cultures, women have no rights.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make it okay for women to have no rights because of culture?
No.
Right, and it's the same with the animals. The culture doesn't make it okay to harm them. And if you were in the victim's position, the animal's position, how would you feel about that excuse to be exploited? Yeah.
But also maybe under the maybe Japanese colonization, Japanese government try to stop the other culture. I think maybe recommend to vegan is not a how to say not a order or maybe order from the government, but I think
Yeah, but it's
the position of the maybe colonized, like, how to say, part of the colonized
colonization. Yes.
season. Sometimes I'm afraid to trace the colonization to how to maybe take a trace to colonize the okay, try to use the Google
Okay.
Translate.
When I promote vegan culture to minority cultures, I sometimes feel uneasy as if I am tracing a colonial support, especially since I consider myself a part of Western culture. I feel like I'm forgetting the harmful aspects of Western culture. However, because I understand animal rights and the environment, it may be difficult for me to reduce the number of times I eat animals. Well, but I'm not asking you to promote it to your culture.
Yeah, I know.
I'm asking you to decide to stop harming animals. You yourself, you could decide to no longer be the reason that animals are exploited. You know, and how many more animals should suffer because of you?
Okay.
How many more? You know, how many more animals should be exploited because of you? How many more animals should be slaughtered because of you?
Yeah.
Should there be any more? Should there be no more animals exploited for you, or should there be more? Because you could decide today to go vegan and no longer be the reason that animals are being used by us. But until you decide to go vegan, you're part of the reason that this injustice is happening. Do you understand?
Yeah. Okay, let's try to think about vegan. Thank you for discussing.
Yes,
Yeah.
but don't just think about it, just decide to do it.
Yeah.
Because if you were in the animal's position, you wouldn't want somebody to think about it.
Yeah.
You'd want them to decide. So what do you think? Vegan from now on?
Landschaft, jetzt begonnen.
I think maybe now it's difficult.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if you think about it from the victim's position, your victim's position, because right now you're victimizing these animals, the decision is easy.
Yeah.
You're either going to decide to keep on exploiting and oppressing them, or you decide to be vegan.
Okay.
Okay.
I understand maybe it's easy to start the vegan or maybe vegetarian in Bali more than Japan situation because maybe in restaurant or in supermarket there are no choice to be a vegan. In Japan, I think maybe it's more rare. So,
but beans, rice, pasta, potatoes, fruits, veggies, nuts, seeds, that's all vegan.
Yeah.
It's certainly possible.
And I think it's easier to start the vegan. Maybe in Bali it's maybe more easier for me. So
it is. You could decide
maybe.
today. You could decide today to stop oppressing animals and be vegan.
Okay, I try today.
Yeah. And vegan from now on,
Yeah.
Handshake on that?
Thank you for discussing. Thank you.